Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Career Gist. My name is Chinelo Ntago, and if this is your first time joining us on this program, welcome, and we're glad to have you here. To you who have been following all our content that we've put out, thank you so much for your support and keep sharing. Don't forget to subscribe to our Ogalady channel. You can use the QR code here to do that. And this is so that you do not miss any of our new updates. I also want to use this opportunity to thank those who have donated with the QR code above to assist us in achieving our goal of supporting two NGOs involved in caring for children in low-income communities, and also to help us create more content like this on career and business opportunities. On today's edition of Career Gist, I have with me Mr. Nnamdi Uba, and he will be guiding us on how to select a suitable land. Nnamdi has 10 years of tech infrastructure development and 3 years of blockchain and smart contract development experience. He is the CEO and co-founder of HouseAfrica, a prop tech company focused on using blockchain technology to make property transactions secure and transparent by building a private digital land registry that helps buyers select, verify, and pay for estate plots from their phones. So all this big grammar I have just spoken, he's going to break them down for us so that we can understand properly. So if you have questions, drop them in the comment section and he will answer them one after the other. So are you looking for a land property? Do you find it difficult to choose the right land? Are you a real estate developer or are you into real estate businesses? Or are you in the diaspora and you're looking for where you can invest or where you can grow your investment? Or do you want to know more about real estate or you want to go into the real estate part? Now this video is for you. So Nnamdi, thank you so much for coming in and you have the floor. Please tell us more about yourself and then we can go right into today's discussion.
Thank you so much, Chinelo. It's quite ages, I think it's about 23 years now that we saw in Nigeria. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Like she said, my name is Nnamdi. I'm the co-founder and CEO of HouseAfrica. So I'm really excited to be here. Let's get it started.
Yes. Do you want to, share?
You can see my screen, right?
Yes, now we can see your screen.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So at HouseAfrica, our main focus and goal is to bring trust and transparency in the African real estate market, and that is why we are launching our product called Sitemap. So Sitemap helps property buyers to choose the right land. I know a lot of people wants to buy land and everybody is scared. They don't know what to do or where to go or who to trust in terms of acquiring properties. And you keep hearing things happen on the news and on the social media about people that buy property and they found out that another person own it or is a government land, so to say. So with our solution, we make it easier for buyers to make informed decisions when buying lands specifically. So I'll be talking more about it and why I started this. So in 2017, I lost a huge amount of money investing in lands in Nigeria. So I found out that after losing this money, I found out that it's not just only me. A lot of people are complained about this in Nigeria and other parts of the emerging market. So we conducted our study, and the result of that study shows that 75% of Nigerians has either been scammed or they know someone that has been scammed. So it's not a new thing in Nigeria. And that is why there is this fear or this to trust when you try to buy property. A lot of people wants to buy and they keep looking for who that can assure them before they can acquire those lands. People in diaspora always keep sending their families, their loved ones, maybe friends that to help them go and visit these locations and see for themselves, then tell them what to do before they can make payment. So one of the reasons why these things are happening is because 95% of lands in Nigeria, according to PwC reports, 95% of lands in Nigeria do not have titles. You understand? Just 5% has. Others do not have. So you cannot really prove who owns and what they own or when they buy. So which means this means that the lands that has CFO in Nigeria are very, very small, about 5%. And is this 5% is more like the urban areas, like the cities in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and the rest. So solving this will actually help to unlock that asset in the Nigerian market, which is valued at $900 billion and globally is about $9.3 trillion. So what we are doing is we are leveraging on the blockchain and map technology to create an ecosystem that helps these buyers to make informed decisions when buying properties. And what these technologies are doing is one, it enables the buyer to actually validate the authenticity of these properties or estates. So, and also help in reducing the duplicate allocations. Some plots you can buy and you find out that there is a mistake. Two people are owning one plot and they all have a document attached to it. So the last one is making sure that there is a secure and transparent real estate market in Nigeria and Africa at large. So how our solution works is we'll give you access to the real estate an estate currently on sale. What we'll do is we'll digitize the layout of the estate and put it on the map. We'll give you access to verify these estates. Then you can use the power, the satellite map technology to actually visualize the environment of this estate. If they're telling you, if an estate, maybe an estate developer is telling you it's close to airport, you see it on the map, it's close to this, you see everything around it. Then you can make a choice from the plot, the one you want. It can be plot 11 plus 20 plus 50. And you also see the status of the plot. You know the ones that are available, you know the ones that has been sold and all that. Like from the image here, you can see the ones red is sold out. The ones in green is available for someone to actually buy them. So you don't go and make mistake of choosing someone's plot and all that. So when you choose, you make payment, you select your suitable payment plan, either outright installment, 3 months installment, 6 months installment, 12 months installment, as case may be. Then the system generates a bank account for you to pay. So once you make that payment, that plot will be marked for you immediately and you'll be sent receipts and everything. What we do on our own side is to work with the real estate company to make sure that your documents are delivered to you while you use our app to manage the plots. So with our app, you can see all the plots that you own and how much you bought them and how much they value as time is going. So we'll be telling you that this plot is now valued at, you bought it at 50K, is now 70K and all that. So this our system helps you to manage all those things. And you can also resell this plot of land on our system if you want to resell it and give it to another person. So when you buy properties on our platform, the system also issue you certificate of allocation powered on blockchain. So what it means is this certificate on the blockchain helps to keep you safe in terms of saying only you, this plot has actually been allocated to you by this real estate company. So it's now validated and is on blockchain, and nobody can delete it. That's the power of blockchain. So, and this is legally recognized because real estate companies currently are actually giving out certificate of allocations, but is on paper based, which someone can also, you understand, duplicate or pirate. But with the goal of our system and this QR code, it will be pasted on this on their own paper certificate. Thereby is valid. Someone can verify to know if actually you are the true owner of this plot in this estate. So currently, we have actually helped a lot of clients, a lot of buyers to get lands, and which is about 345 plus land has already been sold on our platform, and we are working with over 100 plus real estate companies. Our system can also help. You can also become an agent on our system, whereby you can help people to acquire lands and you earn commissions at least up to 20% of the value of the land that your friends or your family buy from that platform. You earn up to 20% of the value of the land. So these are some of the partners that we are working with. And this is my team. We are a team of professionals from the biggest companies in Nigeria and Africa. So our goal is to make sure that we help everybody in the ecosystem, you understand, to actually have a transparent property transactions. We want to become the infrastructure backbone to enable property transactions so that you can see transactions happen in real time and they are trusted. So we already have some backers, some investors working with us, and that is it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the breakdown, Nnamdi. This is so exciting to know that you're using blockchain as a protective measures to make sure that there's no duplication of information. So my
Yeah.
question to you is, the developers on your platform, how do they get the houses? Does it belong to them? Because I'm not into real estate. I'm just asking from the area of a novice. How do they go about getting this done? And for those of us who are interested in going into this area, how can we also get more information apart from what you've just presented to us?
Okay. The real estate developer. Okay, how these work in Nigeria is these real estate developers go to communities close to the urban areas. Let's say is a rural areas close to the urban areas. For example, in Port Harcourt, in Lagos, Lagos is expanding from as it's going, is entering into other rural areas. And so these developers go to meet families in these rural areas and strike deals for them and strike deals with them. And maybe they can do it in different types of agreements. They have joint venture agreements and the rest. So they acquire some hectares of land from them. And most times, those hectares of land also has government approval in terms of it's not a government land. Some can be a freehold. Freehold means it doesn't have any title at all on it. So if you are buying, you'll be the first person to go and register it to the government. And some already government has given consent on those on those lands and all that. They may have gazetted titles and all that. So these real estate developers will not take these hectares of land. It could be in hundreds, could be in thousands, and divide it into plots or parcels of land. So you can come out 300 parcels, 100 plots, can come out 300, as case may be, and they can now name it an estate, and you can call it an estate and give it a name. And some can be maybe Maryland Estate, Tiwa Estate, and as case may be, and start selling the plots. Okay, so what our system does is we'll give you access to actually check if this estate is government allocated land or not. So we give you access to check whether it's government land or not. So if it's not government land, then there is a red flag. If it's government land, there is a red flag. If it's not government land, you are good to go. You can always um, finish up the other registration. Although some of the real estate companies go as far as trying to go as far as getting the CFO of that big estate, especially if they are building on top of it. But most of the people selling lands stops at registering the surveyor of the estate, and then you can have a registered survey and deed of assignment or deed of conveyance given to you. So that's basically what it is. So what we do on our own side is to make sure that we help you check if it is government land first. Two, when you buy, we'll help you make sure you get the registered surveyor and the deed of assignment, and we will deliver it to you if you can't be able to make it getting the document. We push those documents to you using our own branding and all that. So that's pretty how these work. And our own is to make sure that the buyers are safe from buying to acquire, from getting access to the land, buying, and getting all the necessary documents.
So I've heard of people who buy lands and then they do not have any documentation to back up what they have paid for. What are their chances of getting back their money if the deal doesn't go well? And is there any chance that they can actually prove that they made this payment for this and are able to get what's your own take on this?
Okay, we are not working with everybody that calls themselves real estate companies. We do our own due diligence. So
Okay.
so all the real estate companies we are working with are duly verified on our platform. So we do our own due diligence and verification before we even bring you on the platform. And we also go as far as charting these estates, giving the buyers access to this chart report. So what we are making sure is that you don't have anything to worry about. So if you are buying, you are buying. And the issue of not being able to see your plot or know your plot has also ended, because as you are paying, you are being allocating the property digitally and it's instantly. So if you are being allocated plot 11, that is also plot 11 you are going to get on the land. You understand? So you have access on it on your mobile phone, and you also have access to it on the land,
So
on
that
the
means they can
physical.
go as well and see the land if they want to.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. And in how many countries are you currently in? That's how many countries are you currently available in, or is it just in Nigeria alone?
Yeah, currently we're working with Nigerians, and we have done some pilots, or we are still doing pilots in Kenya and Rwanda. But we are fully focusing in Nigeria now.
Okay, before you move out to other country areas to solidify
Exactly.
the plans.
Yeah,
So that
we have already identified countries that have similar things in Nigeria. Like
Mhm.
Nigeria, we have Ghana, we have Kenya, we have Tanzania, and the rest. So we have South Africa. So these are the areas that we are looking at in moving. But we're already doing a pilot in Kenya with a real estate company, and we're also doing a pilot in Rwanda with the real estate company too.
So if you're on the diaspora and you know on you're a developer back home, or you have the real estates who are interested in making joining a digital platform to make the transaction seamless, you can always reach out to Nnamdi Uba, and he is the co-founder of House Africa, and definitely he will put you through to make the work seamless and easy on both sides, for both the developers and for the buyers as well. It's quite interesting that you have taken your time to do all the back check. So people who are paying don't have to go through the stress of verifying. They just go if they want to, and they have peace of mind that their money is safe, you know. So can you elaborate more on the agent side? Who are those that
Okay.
you
Mhm.
know who are those that should come on
Yeah.
board as agents? Just elaborate more on that area.
Okay, on the agent side, it's for everyone. Typically for the realtors or the agents currently known in Nigeria here, but it's not just for them alone. It's for everyone in Nigeria. or even someone outside Nigeria can leverage on the agent part and become part of the agent that are helping to share this estate to different buyers. So when transactions is made through their own unique link, they get their commissions instantly. Because why we did instantly is only when the payment is confirmed. Once the payment is confirmed, you get your commissions instantly. So instantly is because we also noticed that is one of the challenges these directors are having with some of the real estate companies too, whereby after helping to sell properties, it takes about 3 to 7 days before they can get their commission. And these guys are the ones on the risk side because when they sell, if there is anything that goes wrong, they probably be the one that the buyer will arrest and put in
Come
the
back to.
prison. Exactly. So, and with all the suffer head and everything, they still get their commissions after days or 7 days. So, which we believe that technology can actually help in making it easier. Somebody has to be very happy. Immediately, a client is saying, "I have paid," and he or she gets his own alert that he has actually his own commission has also come into his bank account, thereby making it more facilitating in selling properties. Yeah,
Okay. And I think it also builds trust when the transaction is fast. It
exactly.
builds trust as well. So what would be
Exactly.
your statement or your advice to people who want to go into real estate business? What would you tell them? Somebody who is thinking of that business line or who is thinking of, I don't know, going into that kind of investment. What would be your, so I'm
Okay.
talking about first somebody who is thinking of going to the real estate career path, and then somebody who is thinking of investing in real estate. So what would be
Yeah,
your advice to them?
I would say look no more. Your your solution is here. You understand? Look no more. You don't have to worry again. You don't have to be scared again about acquiring lands in Nigeria. We are here to make it seamless for you. And you want to also be part of a sitemap tribe. We are highly welcome because not just about this instant commission. We'll be working with some industry leaders or trainers in Nigeria to train you for free. You understand? We're not going to ask you for anything. We'll train you, equip you to be able to enter into this car. You don't have to spend a dime. All you just need to do is register. In fact, in our system, we pay you to register. We don't ask you to pay. So registering on our platform, you get 5,000 naira registration bonus. And when you refer someone, you also get 5,000 naira for referring that person. So we pay you to come on board and we also train you for free.
Okay, that's interesting. And what about those who are going into the investment? They should not be
Yeah,
afraid as well.
exactly. The time of do you know them? Do you know the estate or do you know who owns that land has gone? You just buy. You just have that free mind, the trust mind, and buy. Maybe I can just share my screen and show you how the system looks like on the computer.
Okay.
Um, I won't take much time on that. Can you see my screen?
Can you, yeah, better.
Okay, so this is a typical example of an estate in somewhere in Port Harcourt. This is owned by Velos Real Estate Company in Port Harcourt. This is called Maryland Estate. So on our system, when you click on Maryland Estate, this opens, you see Maryland Estate on the satellite. So you are seeing the environment. You can zoom in and see all the grasses and everything. You know the ones that are available, which are red. The ones on orange are reserved. Someone is making an installment payment on it, but it's not yet the person's own. The ones green is available. So, for example, this estate is close to River State International Airport, and it's not a lie. So you can see, if I scroll down, I can see the international airport. So this is the international airport, and this is close to where the estate is. So it's very close to international airport. As a diasporan, you can just easily choose any of these plots from here and fill all your details. As a new buyer, you fill all these informations and you pay. If you have bought before, you don't have to fill the form again. You just need to type your email. We'll send you a verification code. All your information comes out and you make payments. And once that payment is done, the plot automatically mark red, sold. And this information is sent to the real estate company that plot 44 has been sold to so person, and they'll start preparing the document. Then my team, we now go and make sure that these documents are done in a fastest way, and we'll deliver it to you. That's pretty how it works. And you can have access to your own account. You can have access to your own account where you see all the properties that you own and all that. So that's pretty much how it works. Very simple, very easy to use.
Okay. So my last question to you is: are those who are not Nigerians eligible to be agents, or you have to be an agent in your country?
Yeah, currently we are working with Nigerians. We are also, because there is verification processes, due diligence that will be done. So we're looking at, if we move over to Kenya or another country, we can make it open for every other thing. Yeah, every other person to to come on board. But for now, we're working with Nigerians.
Okay. Okay. So I want to say thank you so much for this in-depth explanation about the sitemap, about how to choose a land, how to choose the right land, and what not to be afraid of anymore, since we have the blockchain and all. And what about when you mentioned when it's a government land, it's a no-no? What exactly does that mean? Does it mean that the government land is forbidden, or you cannot do anything on that land? Because I usually see red marks that they say this land is not for sale, blah blah blah. You know?
Exactly. Taking government land is like, if government can come back for it, maybe that place has already been marked for a future development. For example, in Lagos now, they are building. They are talking about the Fourth Mainland Bridge. Imagine if you bought a land within those Fourth Mainland Bridge. Nothing concerns the government. They'll bring it down without giving you any compensation. So that is why you make sure that it's not government land before.
But if you have like C of O, they cannot just take the land from you. Huh?
Yes, that's the thing. If you now have C of O on that land, so what we are looking at in the future is, after purchasing, we help you make sure that you get C of O.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have any last statements for people who are watching?
Yeah, I want to thank everyone that is that's here, that bring out his time. Of course, today is weekend. Today is Saturday. People should be in some places having fun, but you brought your time to stay with us and listen to me on how we are going to help you make a better choice in acquiring properties. I want to thank you, and I'm telling you, don't worry, we are here for you, and we're going to make it easier for you in terms of your real estate investment.
Thank you so much, Nnamdi Uba, for your time, and we're really grateful that you were here to give us this insight. And thank you, every one of you who took your time to join us on today's show. And we've come to the end of today's Career Gist. If you have more questions or you want to get more information, you can also send us an email or find Nnamdi Uba on any of the social media platforms. They have a page on
Facebook. Just follow that HouseAfrica. HouseAfrica HQ. That's our social media handle for all our social media handles. Just search for HouseAfrica or HouseAfrica HQ. You can see us.
So HouseAfrica HQ on all social media, you can get them and then ask further information, or you can just go directly to this. You can also use this QR code to go into their site and then find out more information that you would need. And of course, you can send me an email if you have questions. Thank you once again for being here. And we have come to the end of today's show. Have a good one, and bye for now.
Thank you.